Hello everybody, Retro Tech Ralph here. Right, I'm going to do an unboxing video, and it's an unboxing video I want to do now for a short while, so let's get on with it. PlayStation Classic. Now, you know I've got other PlayStations. I've got my original PlayStation with a PSIO inside it. This is fine, everything's on this card that I need. Yeah, great bit of kit. Expensive and a pain in the bum to fit inside, but this is a PlayStation Classic. Apparently these are smaller. Well, if you look on size wise, if you leave this one out, this wouldn't fit in the box. So, does it come with a controller? Does it come with anything else? I don't know. So let's get on with the box. Standard PlayStation controller, 20 games. You preloaded. That will change in the future. Side, attention. This is from France. So attention for what? Can't tell. Barcode. So this looks like I have got a USB, a HDMI, two controls, and a console. So why is most things on here in German at first? Yes, so it looks like I've got full and printed materials. Bottom shows PlayStation Classic. So there's your basic box there for you. The rear on here shows what games I've got. Something from Cool Borders, Destruction Derby, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, Director's Cut. So there's a fair choice we have, shall we say, of things we can get on here. So let's get in. There's a nice little fold there. The tabs. And okay, this is their sleeve. Okay, so an empty box. The whole sleeve sort of idea, which is really nice. Inside another box. White box with EU and Turkey only. So all you Americans out there, all you Chinese, Australians, you can't have this one, but you'll have your own, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. There's my printed materials, Sony Classic. Looks very much like the original Sony instructions manual. You won't really be needing that. Is that, look at the size of it. Does that come out there? No, that opens up. I know these Classic series are small, but I never realised they were absolutely minute. Right, can I get it out? Oh, okay, so it makes it even awkward trying to get things out. Great, that level comes out. Yeah, right pain in the bum to get out. Okay, so HDMI, good. USB micro, the USB mini. I'm not sure why we need that. The USB micro on the back. Is that for power in then? Two controllers. Okay. Everything bagged, everything unboxed. Let's go for the controllers to start with. Oh, they feel like they feel nice. A lot of people didn't like these because they are not exactly. Well, to be honest, we all started off with the basic controller and the PlayStations. When you first got a PlayStation, back in 94, 95, 96, whenever it was out. We don't see two, we haven't got a DualShock one, which is a shame, but not essential. But that feels smaller. Just feel a tiny bit smaller, but rubber keys for those, plastic for those, plastic. It looks quite good, shall we say. It looks okay. Let's hold off all opinions to say it looks okay. It is a mini at the end of the day. And I've watched so many of these videos, the unboxing. People hate them, people love them. I think so far, I think I'm quite enjoying this. Look at that. You even got the little, oh, they're really soft and, oh, they're really solid. Oh, actually, they're not. They're, yeah. Oh. You even got, well, these are a different model, obviously, but you've got the screws as well. Screws with the arrows pointing on them. So if I want to get inside this, which I will be, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible, don't know, probably just 5 screws holding it together. That doesn't come off. So I'm guessing that's the power supply, so we need the USB mini. And we need a HDMI. Which is great. And then we'll get this thing plugged up. Plugged to the telly. Now you know I don't have a HDMI TV, hence a previous video of having a mini HDMI upscaler. So I don't need this. This has already got cable in it anyway. So I will have to run this through the TV in less resolution, unfortunately. But tough luck, really. No memory cards, but it's quite a nice touch that you've got that little thing there, which make it look even down to the grey, the darker grey part there. Make it look like you've got an original controller and just a lot smaller, or are you a lot further away? So as for cable, I've got a USB over here for the power, for the power, Captain, for the power. That away, and there you go. Job sorted. It looks so far away, doesn't it? It looks really, really tiny. Open button. You can hear the spring on it as well. Feels like it would open. Reset button does what reset buttons do. Power button. So far, I think I'm impressed. So let's get some power into this, shall we? And let's get on the right channel. I think I'm on an AV. Oh, the power's come on for some reason. Turning this, unless it's orange because it's off. You see that? Yeah, it's gone green. Okay. So the TV in front of me is not showing anything. AV1. Because I haven't powered up this thing. I need another USB, which I have on the computer. Hold on. I have power. Come on. Oh, this is easy. Now, this don't work. Let's try again, shall we? Hold on. Right, I've just tried using a 4-way adapter for USB into my USB socket I have on here, and it won't. This doesn't want to share the power. So either the adapter I've got on, the transformer I've got on there with USB out is just not sufficient, or this is very amp hungry. So we're all done. We're all sorted. I've got the mini HDMI to AV working. I'm going to press the play button, well, the power button. That's gone green. Okay, that works fine. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye now. Right, come with the language. I speak English UK. So I'm using up, down, left, right, and the colour buttons changes virtual discs during gameplay. Okay, so that's what the open button does now. Quit the game and go to the home screen. That's what the reset button is, and then turn on off the console with the power button. Sweet. Pressing X again. Epilepsy warning. Okay, fine. I don't suffer from it. Okay, so we've got Battle Arena Choshindi. I don't have heard of that. Cool borders too. Cool. What is that? Ah, okay. Press down as well as right at the same time. Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy VII, GTA, the first one, Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, Rayman, Director's Cut of Resident Evil, Revelations Persona. R4 Ridge Race Type 4. Okay. Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy Rainbow 6, Twisted Metal, Wild Arms, and back to Battle Arena Shindo. So there's 20 games on there. Hang on. Is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. So 20 games. Let's have a play on one. Actually, before we do anything, if I go down, and then it goes to Settings, Guides, Memory Card, and Resume Point. Okay, because you can come back to the game when you've finished playing with it. What's in the settings? Important health and safety information. Oh, goodness. Screensaver. No, I'm not bothered. Power savings. Initialize console. Don't know. Legal notice. We don't care. Bought this. Not installed it. I've not borrowed it from anywhere else. So, product website. Okay, go there for it. Oh, so it doesn't show you any product like. Let's go Final Fantasy for guides. So I have to go on my phone to go and look whatever that QR code was. Alright, so let's go for play. What? Game requires you to change disc during gameplay. Okay, so that'll be the pressing the open button. The American version for some reason. Not that I get anything against the American version, obviously, but don't know. Over the movement, the mount is not working right. Will be the next thing to get. Let's turn that light off. That's better. It's not bad. For me, it's a little bit. The picture's a little bit misty, but I'm sure that's down to the HDMI to AV converter. Once I do get. Why is this not in widescreen? Once I get a proper HD TV with a HDMI slot on it, or even find one on this, it would make me laugh if I got one. There's a vent up the corner there. Now, new game, continue. So I'm pressing X, it doesn't work. So circle, because it's an American version. Okay, this comes out with, because I played this once. I forgot what her name is. So with the red dress and the hair. No spoilers as to what happens to her. Come on. You know you want to. You know, pick the game with the longest intro. Bum, 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 bum. You can tell how dirty my screen is. About time I bought a new one anyway, I think. There she is. See, back in the late 90s, this was revolutionary, the animation on this. Definitely in line for a remake, has to be. It looked good back then, but it looks, I don't know. It looks good, it just needs something new, like he's walking like a zombie. Wow. 1997. 20 years old. Yeah, then it goes up to the train in a minute. Let's reset. We'll go through this. So it's opened a resume point. That's quite good. So console button guide is a triangle. Oh, we've seen that one before. Okay, so let's go back. Let's do something easy, shall we? Let's play Destruction Derby. Before we start taking a screwdriver to this thing and seeing what's inside. I don't think I'll bother looking at the controller, because that just looks basic. See, Europe. Hero version 1. So there's a mixture between all of them. Come on. Yeah, get on with it. I'm pressing the X button to try and jump forward. 1995, so this is even older. Nice. Yes. Get off. No, I want the single player. Yeah, get on with it. For some reason this isn't in widescreen. It might be down to my settings still, but the edge of the screen is here and it's, no, it's not fully on. Okay.
Second place. Nice. Second place. Nice.
Ooh, it's really slow on turning. That's good. Ah! Aha! Change. That's even harder. Difficult to play this. Really? I can't get straight. No blue flags in this race. Get out of my way, is there? Oh, I'm in the middle of the road here. There we go. So I know there's an option that you can do to try and get into more settings, but I think we'll look at that in another video. So let's get on with what we're all here for. That turns her off. So let's get her out. Let's see what's inside this thing, shall we? So for starters, I'm absolutely really impressed by this. It's tiny, it's little, and so the screws. Oh no, I might not be able to get into this. It says, I'm putting another screw bit. There we go. So, looks so far there's 5 screws. There's no arrow up here anyway, but I love the way they've added, like I said, they've added the arrows to get inside it, like from the original. So, talk amongst yourself while I'm just doing this. Actually, I'll take the other 3 out and jump forward. Give me a sec. 5 screws out. Now, let's have a look. Does that come? Yes. Okay. It's a nice touch here, where you've got the silver which comes through, like the old RF shielding on the PlayStation. There's all silver on back of here. You can tell it's shining behind there, which it was there because of, yeah, needed to block off stuff for case of interference. All the old computers used to do that. They still do it now, but they've got pieces of silver foil taped on the back. That's a nice touch. Not needed, but a nice touch. So, we have the board. Now I'm going to get into this more at a later date or I might not need to. I think a lot of these are just soft modded when you get round to it. So 1, 2, another 4 screws it possibly. I don't know if they're the same screws or not, but I'm keeping them, they look a little shorter, so let's keep them to one side than the other. So it's an LM11 Sony Interactive Entertainment Inc. 984-020-11. Side B2. What? Okay, so let's take that out. Again, there's nothing there. It's the same sort of button mechanism as the original used to. But it's really nice to get something like that really shrunk down. No way in hell you can get this off, but it's a nice touch. I mean, you could probably cut into here to look onto the board, but that lid will never come off. It's not designed to. So here's your board. Nice. Nice and simple, and the same colours, the gold and the green, as the original PlayStation. There's even another RF shield on top. No, how do I get that off? Is it stuck on? Feels like it's screwed in on one screw. Okay, these two plastic things can come off. Slide over the USB port. You could probably put a double USB port on there actually, to make this a little bit more easier to use, shall we say. It doesn't seem... it's a thermal pad on the main chip. Okay, so we're down to the main board. 3 buttons there. Cool. Let's get you in. Let's get it a little bit tighter. Let's pretend we're a needle moss. There we go. There you go. Right way around. So the bottom right hand corner. Not much to this, it's all just emulation. That's the HDMI. I'm sure that could possibly put something on to backdate this one to make this composite instead of HD. Possible. But I'm not going to bother. A lot of earthing points on here. Hell of a lot wasted. Little circuit mounted capacitors. This is only 2, so if ever in future you ever need to get round to recapping, there's just the 2, which is nice. I've definitely got double USB sockets. I wonder if you could possibly put 2 on and get away with it. Don't think you could. Let me just try something. That fits on there. Possibly not. Now, without cutting out the number 2s, number 1s, getting more ports on the front, but it's easy enough using a 4-way adapter anyway, which is what most people do. So, yeah, okay. Nice. Side A. So, yeah, there we have it. Size-wise, Eagle Moss again. If you ever watch them Eagle Moss videos, you're missing out on a treat. This very much the size of your palm of your hand and a bit more. Nothing much to it, nothing much that can be fixed, shall we say, if anything goes wrong. These tiny, I can't even get them on the camera, resistors on the back on side B are impossible to do. I can't even, oh, there we go. Nope. How we macro? No, we can't macro, it's too close. So they're standard circuit resistors. Voltage reg or a diode, possibly. They're tiny, these are absolutely minute, minuscule little. Sorry for the shaking on this, but I'm really not shaking much. That's how close in you are. Let me do a little comparison. Here is my finger. Lovely finger. Like I said before, I work for a living, that's how my hands are so bad. So, yeah. there you go. Now let me put that together again, see, make sure it works like I usually do. And if it doesn't, whoops, add it together. And if you look in, there's a light on, it turns green, my TV turns on, excuse me, and it comes up with the loading screen. Hooray! So, not a major amount can go wrong. Obviously I want to play up, so I'll just reset. Not a major amount can go wrong, but when it does, I don't think we'll be fixing it. What's going on? Not much. Maybe I have broke it after all. No. Sorry, Konami. Oh, I just love Metal Gear Solid. So, reset button. Does it send back? Yeah, it sends you back to the main menu. So, there are hidden menus, there are keyboards you could fit into these when they first came out. There was things you could have faffed and played about with, but what I want to do with this is put more games on. There are ways around doing it. I need to investigate, and for a future video we will be doing it. So far my PlayStation, the size difference, it's ridiculous. Tiny. It's yeah. It's probably straight to scale, isn't it? However, mine does not say power. It says reset. It doesn't say open. But can't change the disc now according to that. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, and that shows that's so much potential to faff and to possibly blow up in the future. So anyway, thanks for watching. Keep your eyes out, because we'll be doing more with the PlayStation Classic in the future. Please like, subscribe, follow me on, yeah, you know the rest by now. Follow me on social media, help out the channel if ever you can. And I'll see you next video. Bye bye for now.